controls probably the world, in a sense. This conversation is so we're gonna go so in depth that I even brought a whiteboard. Okay, so this is lust. I'm gonna make it bigger. You can kind of see it. Lust. So we're not going to talk about these little 3Ps right here, okay? So we're getting into business conversation right now, I guess business talk right now. Let's say, okay, so the first P, so let's say you're selling something to somebody, right? It's probably you're selling somebody to help fix their problem, right? So that's one P, problem. You're selling to somebody to help them. Fuck, I forgot the other P. Let's just say purpose. Maybe you're helping him find purpose. The other P, the last P, you're selling to somebody for pleasure. Now, in my opinion, pleasure is the most powerful because it's the most easiest thing to give into. It's your pleasure, you know, because you're present, you're in the moment with pleasure, and get good money. But then it's hard to find love. And if you are consumed with lust by the internet, how are you gonna get a girlfriend? You know, so, but there's nothing, like, if you struggle with lust personally, that comes with the only way you can help that is probably internal, or like therapy, or it's all gotta be internal work, and spacing away from the internet. The internet will have you in a chokehold like this, like, fucking choking your cunt. The internet will sell you lust and lust, but that will, it's gonna space you further and further away from real connections and like real love. And you know, so being consumed by it can be very dark and very bad in that manner. I'm sure I've all had moments like that. When I do videos without my shirt, they get way more views, so I end up making like more money. I think, and there was one month where I made $100 from my YouTube, and I think that was just because I keep posting shirtless videos. Like I put a mask on and post a shirtless video, just a little bit more of a tease, a little bit more of a strike at people's lust, and I get more money. It doesn't take a lot of skill, unless obviously building your body in that. Like, I'm very proud of mine because I built mine. I naturally have it, so that's the skill. And then selling it, just using it, it's not hard. It can be a good thing for you if you are hungry about money. If that is the only thing you care about, like your morals, you know. Almost, it's quite shameless, you know. I don't have any shame. It's quite shame. I can't afford to have shame. It's definitely a big negative thing for some people. They're just consumed by or overwhelmed by on the internet. And the saddest reality, I think the saddest part is that probably the more unattractive people are induced and feel trapped with lust, specifically stuck on the internet, which is people that will definitely still have heaps of potential, but they're stuck and trapped. And so if that is you, it's gotta be just all internal work, very strong-minded. Like, you're gonna have to be habit tracking and shit. Actually, I did that, to be honest, when I was younger. And I was basically addicted to porn. Yeah, okay, I was addicted to porn when I was younger. Fuck you. Okay, I'm sure you've been too. That I used a habit tracker. I like tracked my days that I didn't use it. And that worked eventually, and I was just working on myself, and then I broke out of it. But it could be a mission, and probably the older you get, you're either going to be going down consistently, or up consistently. It's like the reality. But for me, I want to definitely keep making videos without my shirt. It just makes sense. I get way more views, which means else could